Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Thank you so much to everybody that's listening to us tonight. Having a lot of fun with the TV theme songs and everybody, guessing. What's that? Tonight for the show, I played the more recognizable ones, but when I played did they just play that show last week? A lot of that stuff, people was like, wow, what is this? And it was a lot of fun. So I figured I'd share with the Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J listeners. So I'm gonna get into my thank yous and everything in here in a few, but before I do that, I want to give the crew an opportunity to get into their rants and their closings. As usual, we lost Carlton Banks for the night, but we still got April P. and we still got Steven Sykes who will give their final words before I close it out. So April, what you got?
Thank you for having me come out and join you on the show tonight. I had a great time as usual. I look forward to our next time. My next time coming in with you, and have a great evening. Thanks to all the listeners.
You got it. Appreciate it, April. April P. It was great to have you. It's been a long time since we've seen you in studio. As I have told you on numerous occasions, your contribution to the show is invaluable because you that rare sister that's fine as hell and like sports. And so we got to take care of you.
Yeah, Steven missed my sports.
We got to take care of you, and we got to encourage. We got to take care of sisters who like sports, and we got to encourage them. So AP, it's good to see you. Hopefully we can have you back in studio in the near future. All right, Steven Sykes, host of Enliven Radio on Tuesdays from 7 to 9. Your turn to say whatever it is you want to say, my brother. What you got?
Well, first off, I'm truly enlivened by this April here. Besides being, I've gotten a lot in this short time, and it's a pleasure and honor meeting you.
Thank
you very much. The word I use with a lot of women here is empowered, and I can see that with all the women here. So I thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And at the same time, it's good to be back. I thank you and Miss S.Y. Butler and everybody that helped fill it in for the show for a couple of weeks. And I'm energized. I got a whole bunch of different things, and I'm ready to keep it blasted and going. And so listen to Live and Radio, and everybody keep your head up, be positive, and look at the head to the stars, to the more positive days in life.
That's what it is. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Thank you so much to everybody that's been listening to us. We see y'all out there on the MixLR page. I want to say thank you to Steven. I want to say thank you to, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. I want to say thank you to Joy. I want to say thank you to Sid and Hakeem. And I want to say thank you to Simone that was listening to us as well. Definitely appreciate all the love that we were getting out there on the MixLR world. I know we had some new listeners to us on TuneIn. Just a word on our program. Ain't no half step with Marcus J, the flagship show here. Listen to us every single Monday from 7 to 9. Replayed on Fridays from 7 to 9. From 6 to 9, 6 to 7 on Fridays, preceded by Marley Mix. So if you're into Bob Marley, into his family, check us out. On Tuesday, once again, you got Steven Sykes with Enliven Radio. 7 to 9. On Wednesdays, you've got the Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and comedian S. Lissa P. Funny show. Always have great guests. So definitely check that out. And then, of course, the Music Only show. Did they just play that? Hosted by yours truly every single Thursday from 7 to 9, and then replayed all day on Saturday. So definitely appreciate everybody that's listening, and hopefully you guys continue to support the programming that we have here on Legacy Internet Radio. I want to thank every single person that was participating. And then, of course, also on Saturday nights, I almost forgot, to be remiss if I forgot, Deep House Sessions with DJ Renee Melendez every Saturday night from 7 to 9. House music all night long, y'all. This is a sister, a friend of mine that I've known for a long time, and I know what her motto is: move your furniture and get your baby powder out, because you're going to be shaking your tail for 2 hours from 7 to 9 on Saturday night. So we are here at Legacy Internet Radio 6 days a week. And once again, we appreciate all the support and all the listeners that we've gotten. So it's my turn to kind of go ahead and close out the show. And I want to go ahead and just take a moment to just share a few thoughts that I've had, particularly today. The main thing that we all need to do is set a great example for folks, because folks look up to you even if you're not sure if they're watching you. I learned as a young person to identify the folks who are doing the right things and model your behavior after them. And while adding your own flash and your own flair to what you've seen, creating the ultimate you. When I was young, one of the first people I ever paid attention to was the first woman I ever met. And she was tender, and she was smart, and she was firm but nurturing, and always had kind words for folks. Outgoing, folks always wanted to be around her. Her house was always full of guests, and you know when you came over, you had to eat. If you didn't eat, if you said, "Oh, I'm not hungry," you might have got a brief little frown from this lady. This was the kind of woman who would stay up late with her sick daughter or rush her to the hospital, ER, whatever, if necessary. This was the kind of woman who would work with her hard-headed son, refuse to study until he got it, and even doing so by phone when he was away at college. That's a real woman right there. And when I was young, one of the first people I paid attention to was the first man I ever met. This dude was smooth. He was firm and stern, and he had wisdom beyond comprehension. This no-nonsense man would do anything for you and loved his children unconditionally. I saw this dude get up to go to work before dark every single day. I saw him come home tired but still cook dinner for his family, do all kinds of housework, and still created a climate at home that held for love, wisdom, and respect. It's the kind of man that would drive his son 350 miles away to college only to return a month later with his son's homies just to hang out. Just a man. That's a role model. And that, folks, is a real man. These two people raised their children with the kind of balance that was necessary and needed. The yin and the yang. This woman and this man set the kind of example that lead to a foundation for prosperity for their family. In the many years they've been together, they've raised not only their children, but their children's friends, their nieces and nephews, their neighbors, and their grandbabies. Theirs was the house to be at, with the music and the parties and the fun and the love and the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding, and a healthy dose of discussions about the great architect of the universe was always present in that home as well. They're the type of people who don't ask for much, work for what they need and want, showing that with hard work, perseverance, and diligence. Whatever you want, you can make it happen. Whatever it gotta be, will be. The man once said to his son, "You don't go to work just to pay the bills." And that was how they led their home. With hard work also comes with a lot of fun, and they had it. So it's with great pride and pleasure that I say that the woman is my mother and the man is my father, who today, August 5th, 2013, celebrate 41 years of marriage. I don't say much, but I hope I show the profound love and respect that I have for them. So if y'all listening, I hope y'all can hear it. But if not, catch the replay on Friday, 7 to 9. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Also heard on MixLR as well as on YouTube. Take your bow and hear your flowers. You guys did a great job, and here's to me hoping that y'all have many more. That's the Marcus's unrelated rant that really ain't had nothing to do with what I was in here talking about tonight. That's my parents that I get to do that. I always say that independence is the key to building your legacy, and I learned that from them. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. He's still singing because I didn't go over this week. Ain't no half stepper, Marcus J. Be back here next week. Peace.